Alright. Hope everybody's still good. Sean, hope you're good too. Okay. You're good as good. I checked beforehand to make sure this game doesn't have an update. Because that would have taken way too long. Fucking hate cliffhanger. I know, right? So what's the McFucking favor then? He wants Heyman's soul. Right, I'm trying to unkidnap this lady. That's what I'm up to. AEW showing the USA Network in Canada. That's kind of funny, actually. Wonder how much longer they'll have the USA Network considering current relations. Isla, how are you? Hey, you're doing alright. Yoshi, hope you're good too. Oh, come on, man. You're good, it's good. I confirmed night. I mean, it has to be night 1. Cody and Cena's going on night 2. No, it's not. Why is there even a Canadian USA Network? Maybe they just really want to watch reruns of Suits. There's Pupper Friend.
Quickly, over here.
Oh. You there the whole time?
You're the first soul I've seen coming out of King's Haven. Tell me, were there any signs of the Blackbirds at all?
There's a wrecked cart but no bodies, and I found this locket.
This is Tableau's locket. I gave it to her myself. It should hold enough of a scent for Kerr to track Stendar willing. Let's see where the old girl's nose takes her.
Alright, I'll follow Kerr.
Here, girl. See if you can find our friend Tableau.
Come on, Borkers.
She's caught a scent. Make sure to follow close behind. I'll keep back and guard our rear.
AK, you're not gonna help. Got the wave shrine. Puncture seemed happy. Yeah. Of everything he said, that's probably aged the worst.
Avast! You face Ulafire, the thoroughly unscrupulous. Come no closer, or I shall bestow a banquet of blade work upon thy body.
Why the fuck are you talking like
I'm
that?
afraid only skewered meat is on the menu.
Oh shit.
Wait! Don't hurt him! He's not a real bandit!
No shit.
A true actor must know when to exit the stage. Farewell.
Tableau, what exactly have you gone and done?
Yeah, what have you gone and done?
This certainly played out differently in my head. Well, I suppose the good news is I was never actually kidnapped and no one was hurt. All around, not so bad of a turnout.
Yeah, except those goblins I murdered. You better explain yourself.
I didn't know what else to do. Manakar had cut off all contact with me when Liluen became my patron. So I took some, admittedly drastic measures to get his attention.
Bruh.
I had hoped that he would agree to become my private guard after this.
Why go to for all that trouble?
When I became an artist, I was surrounded by a new set of masks. Pleasant, smiling faces who only cared for my fame. That's when I realized how important Manakar was to me. He doesn't hide who he is, or how he feels. He truly cares about me.
Associating with him could ruin your career.
I understand that. I truly do. But what happiness can I find if I continue to deny my own feelings? Fame isn't worth that. It isn't worth being apart from the one I care about. Would you try to convince Manakar to rethink his stance?
I mean, he's standing right there and probably overheard this entire conversation, but sure. Literally right there.
Come now, let's finish this. Well, there's still time for Liluen to come up with an excuse.
Why do you say that?
In Somerset, rising above your rank is nearly unheard of. The only ones who manage to do it are truly great artists. It's a recognition that most only dream of. I may be but a Hulkind, but I know Tableau would regret this. Sooner than she thinks.
I think she's capable of making her own choice.
She's blinded by sentiment. My friendship isn't worth this. One day Tableau will realize all she's given up. She'll grow bitter. She'll grow to hate me. I'd rather end it now while the memories are sweet. That's all I want.
I think you should trust her.
I suppose you're right.
Oh, that's a really good one.
Tableau has shown me nothing but kindness despite my status. Besides, she's gone through such great lengths just to see me again. If this is what she wishes, I shall continue to be by her side.
Nice. Damn it.
I know Tableau will regret... Are you sure you won't regret it? Being associated with a Hulkind?
I never have. Not even for a moment. And I doubt I ever will.
They'll never accept it. You'll be mocked, shamed.
What if I am? As long as I have you by my side, we can conquer anything. You'll see.
I suppose I will, won't I?
Cute.
Thank you for helping Manakar realize the truth. For now, I'll continue my art. Perhaps I'll lose some prestige, but I don't really mind. In fact, I'm actually looking forward to some peace for once.
Fair enough. Who are the bandits with you, by the way?
Why, they're not bandits at all. They're just my old friends from the House of Reveries. They thought it was quite entertaining to play at being bandits. Though I'm afraid Manakar may have put a bit of a damper on their fun.
So the band's blackbirds were never real?
Well, they were real once. They disappeared ages ago, during one of their smuggling operations. It's always best to masquerade someone who's not around to unmask you.
Or as you know. Oh, I have a wave charm right to that mission. Where is it? Oh. Above? Oh. Gotta get up in there. How do I get up in there? This way it looks like. Nice. Oh, the bot. Meow. Don't hiss me, you little bastard.
Stay strong, Emil. I'll get you out of this.
Secure the prisoner in the Fighters Guild. Off you go.
What's going on? What did Emil do? They do be staring down. Sorry to break it up, but
You're a member of the Mages Guild, aren't you?
allegedly.
Please, you have to help me. The Sapiarchs accused one of our compatriots, my best friend, of a murder he didn't commit. They won't even consider the possibility that he's innocent.
Who do they believe he murdered?
Another Sapiarch named Haladon. Emil arrived at the gates of Lilandril carrying Haladon's body and confessed to the crime. But he seemed shocked.
Well, that's probably why they
confused.
think it was him.
I know Emil better than anyone. He's not capable of something like this. I swear it.
So, if Emil confessed, why do you think he's innocent?
He's a pacifist for Mara's sake.
Oh.
The Sapiarch's investigation was a joke. They just took Emil at his word and handed down the sentence.
Well,
Of
I mean...
course, the local guild magister rolled over like she always does.
Ooh.
Coward. Please, I need your help.
Alright, where do we start?
The Sapiarchs say Emil confessed to murdering Haladon, but he'd never murder anyone. He loved Haladon. I don't know if he's confused or disoriented, but I do know he wouldn't do it. Please, talk to Emil. Convince him to recant his confession.
What's your relationship with him?
Emil and I are both members of the Mages Guild chapter here in Lilandril, and students of the guild's chief diplomat, Kalawende.
Kalawende.
As for our relationship,
Fun to say.
Emil is my dearest friend. Has been since we were both in diapers.
If you can't convince him to retract his confession, why do you think I can?
I don't know if he'll listen to anyone, but I don't have a choice.
And I am the main
The
character.
Sapiarchs and Mages Guild consider the matter settled, and they've forbidden me from speaking to Emil further. No one has forbidden you to speak to him. You can still reach him.
Doesn't mean I can just walk it, whatever. Who are the Sapiarchs?
An order of high elf scholars and mages. They walk the halls of power here in Somerset, observing and advising. Of course, there's a thin line between advising and ruling by proxy. They're not over fond of us guild mages. They think we're reckless.
Are you reckless?
To the Sapiarchs, stepping in puddles is reckless. Not
Excuse me.
folding your linens is reckless. By their standards, my 90-year-old grandmother is wild as a foal in springtime. No, the guild values new ideas, novel approaches, but it's far from reckless.
What can you tell me about Haladon?
He and Emil were very close. If you'd asked me before all this happened, I'd have wagered that one or the other was shopping for a ring of Mara.
Oh.
They had common interests, but more than that, they had common values. Gods, what a tragedy.
And they were roommates. What were the common interests?
Restoration magic, wards against disease and curses, that sort of thing. They'd been researching ways to prevent lycanthropy, vampirism, and other afflictions.
Vampirism?
You see, the Emil I know dedicated his life to healing people, not murdering them.
You don't think this could have been a lover's quarrel?
Absolutely not. Emil's gentle as a lamb, and Haladon didn't have a conniving bone in his body. The tension between the guild and the Sapiarchs weighed on them a bit, but not so much that it would drive them apart. Like I said, Emil is innocent.
Okay, it'd be kind of funny if he wasn't, though. Give me 1 second. Alright. Let's go talk to Emil then.
If you insist on involving yourself in some vain investigatory charade, I won't stop you.
Thank you.
But tread carefully. The Sapiarchs have little tolerance for amateur detectives.
And you are?
Who are you? Hand of Auriel, what has Queen Irene wrought? I am Sorataril, Sapiarch Master of Psychocartography, the mapping
Right.
of orbic thought forms and dream phenomena. I also find myself saddled with the role of cultural attaché.
So you interact with the Mages Guild.
I interact with all manner of strange and uncultured individuals, but yes, I maintain relations between my order and the Mages Guild's new arrivals. A trying enterprise. Please, if only for my sake, keep your business here peaceable, all right?
I.
I don't have anything to say to you or anyone else. Please, go.
Did you really kill your boyfriend?
Yes,
Really? Because Vivienne thinks you're innocent. She said you never kill anybody.
she's wrong.
Well, I'm head detective now, so tell me what happened.
What? No, no. They already did an investigation. I murdered Haladon. It was me. Why are you inserting yourself into matters that don't concern you?
That's the whole game!
I murdered a Sapiarch. I accept responsibility and my punishment. Go away. I don't want your help.
Okay.
You there? Why are you interrogating Emil?
Because.
I am Kalawende, Chief Diplomat of the Mages Guild. I apologize for my tone. This has been a trying time. The Sapiarchs consider this matter closed, you know. What are you doing exactly? Who sent you? Our interests may align.
Vivienne asked me to speak to Emil. She believes he didn't murder Haladon.
Vivine, look, I've uncovered something odd as well. The Sapiarchs have made it very difficult for me to intervene directly. Perhaps you can help.
Okay.
Emil met a shady merchant named Galador prior to the murder. That's very out of character for him.
What sort of dealings do you have with Galador?
That's what I came here to find out. But it seems Emil doesn't want to talk.
I gathered that much.
Galador has deep connections to Lilandril's smugglers and thieves. If you learn what Emil purchased from Galador, we might gain some insight into Haladan's murder.
Alright, where should I start?
Galador stores his business ledger in one of the inn's larger suites. Unfortunately, he placed a hex on the book, making it impossible to read without a passphrase.
Of course.
If you discover the passphrase, you should be able to learn what Emil purchased.
Bet.
My contacts tell me that Galador left the city on business. Goodness knows what time. No one will accost you while you investigate. Just be careful.
Well, when they might.
It cannot become known
I'll
the
just kill 'em,
Mages
though.
Guild is investigating this matter after the Sapiarchs forbid it.
Well, I can do what I want. It's fine. What do you tell me about Vivienne?
She is tenacious. She often volunteers to help others. You won't find a more zealous advocate for the Mages Guild's goals and mission. In truth, I've never had a greater pupil, aside from Emil, of course.
What makes Emil more talented?
In my experience, people use talent as an excuse for idleness and lack of effort. Emil and Vivienne both enjoy great natural ability, but Emil's focus on restoration magic indicates purer motives. He also works harder than anyone I know.
Is there anyone who might shed light on the murder?
Yes, the guard who found Emil, Millerond. The Sapiarchs classified him as a Ryazen, a critical witness. Anyone with close ties to Emil is forbidden to speak with him, but not you. I'll find out where they've hidden Millerond. You look into Galador.
Rookie. Sounds good. Meow. Kitty. Did you kill that big old rat thing? God damn. Good night, Jumbo.
Thankfully, neither the Sapiarchs nor members of the Mages Guild seem interested in drinking here. It's one of the few places where I can find peace and quiet.
Fair enough, dude. Whatever I'm looking for, I think, is on the second floor. Galador. Third floor, even. Lamrack, cinnamon, 6 shots, garnish with cheese. What the hell? Oh, dearest Giovanna, you know that I wanna spend 3 lifetimes with you. My pockets are bare, I've got nothing to spare. No money and holes in my shoes. But one day, you know, away we will go to Oak Forest, steep and green. We'll rest in the roots and eat great berry fruits, just like King and his queen. Bars. 3 money. Those are both capitalized. That could be the password. One mischief as well. Two, 4, 3, 1, 2, 4, 3, 1. Oh. It's gotta be one of these. Is it mischief? Money? 4? Or mischief for money? That's it. Oh my god, he scared the shit out of me. One keg of sheep's blood. And syringes. Why the hell did he buy that?
When Somerset, oh Somerset, our fair and pretty land, is threatened from beyond the clear and shining sea.
Galador even here? Doesn't look like it.
Our griffin
Psst, over here. I trust you were successful. My own inquiries were fruitful. I've learned where we must go next in this investigation. But wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Did you manage to break Galador's wards? What did you find?
He purchased Emil purchased a keg of sheep's blood and several syringes.
Honestly? What would Emil want with sheep's blood? And syringes? I'd suspect blood magic or chemical addiction if I didn't know Emil. Neither of those items are illegal. He must have bought them from Galador to keep the purchase a secret.
So what now?
I'll try to figure out what Emil wanted with these items. Meanwhile, I found the guard who arrested Emil, Millerant. I'm forbidden to speak to him, but you are not.
Great.
The Sapiarchs moved Millerant to Lilandril's docks. Find out what he knows.
Bokeh. Why are you aren't you the Mages Guild leader? You got more power than I do here. Guild trader, definitely a cult.
You know, I always wanted to be an artist, but as you can plainly see...
Definitely a cult is crazy. Uh-oh, there's another mission here.
Welcome to Lilandril. Just off the boat. Lots of sailors coming and going. Just don't forget to submit your shipping manifests to the harbor master.
Good night, Rob.
Unless there's something else you need.
Yeah, I'm looking at Haldan's murder. Can you tell me what happened when Emil came back to the city?
Sad business, that. I was at my post when I saw Emil with a body slung over his shoulder. Once he reached the gate, he slid Haldan's corpse onto the ground and collapsed. He just knelt there sobbing, saying, "I killed him over and over."
How did he strike you? Coherent, remorseful?
He didn't seem mad.
I feel like he might have killed him on accident.
But he wasn't lucid either. When it comes to murderers, I've met more than my fair share. So you can trust me when I say Emil's no murderer. He might have killed Haldan, but it wasn't on purpose.
That's what I'm thinking too. Any idea where they were prior?
Look, you need to promise me you'll keep this to yourself. Saltbreeze Cave is just south of here. Well-worn entrance, wizard's tools scattered about. I tried to tell the Sapiarchs about it, but your answers are in that cave. Guaranteed.
What do you know about the cave?
This business with Emil was just too odd. Once the Sapiarchs convicted him, I had to find the truth of it. I took my coursing hound, Othelus, down to the gate and had him follow Haldan's blood trail. It led right to the mouth of that cave.
You can go in?
No, Saltbreeze has a sour reputation. It used to be a popular haunt for the city youth to drink, sing, fornicate, that sort of thing. Then we lost a pair of lovebirds in a salamander attack.
Salamander?
It's been abandoned ever since. At least we thought so.
How big are these salamanders? And you said they refused to investigate?
Of course they did. They'd already declared Emil guilty of the murder. Can't lose face over something like this. You got a confession, Millerant, just let it go. Humph. They're just anxious to be done with this whole affair.
So you saw the body, though. What do you think happened?
That's the other thing. Haldan looked like he'd been thrown off a cliff. Legs broken, blood leaking out of his ears, collapsed ribcage. You tell me how a wiry Breton could do that to someone. Doesn't make a whit of sense.
He's a powerful mage, some kind of spell?
Unless he can conjure up a stone club the size of an ox yoke, I just can't imagine it. I'll tell you to examine the body yourself, but the Sapiarchs already burned it.
Bruh.
Convenient.
What's going on over here? Oh, not another art person.
finally, the courier. I expected you hours ago. You must acquire my materials at once. And don't think I'll compensate you for the rush, given you're the one who was late.
I'm not the courier, but what's going on?
Oh, well, I can hardly keep track of every face I hire. An artist's work is endless. I need colors. Rich, rare, vibrant. After all, this painting will be the masterpiece of my career. I simply cannot work with mediocre shades.
What do you mean you need colors?
Reagents, ingredients, naturally, of course. I require that you gather the supplies needed to make the vivid paint this masterwork requires. Just take this list. Oh, and this tea, of course. You'll need it to acquire the first item. Now hurry along.
All right.
I really do need you to hurry along. Inspiration could strike me at any moment, and I simply must have the perfect colors when that time comes.
I bet. Why are all my quests not showing here? Teleport time. Oh yeah, you guys. This lady I helped save from the past. Damn, that thing's big. Ow. Borkers.
If you've come to rob me, I'm afraid I have little of value. I can help if you've a high fever or nervous stomach, but I have no need for gold these days.
Why would you think I'm here to rob you?
Healthy paranoia, I suppose. There's plenty of questionable characters out here, but I prefer it to the crowded cities. Too many going on about their appearance or their status or their career. I'm done with such trivialities.
No, Tindoria sent me. I'm here to purchase your rare dye.
Oh, it's been a long time since my former student has contacted me, and now she makes such demands. How quickly she forgets who trained her to hold a paintbrush. I have no need for gold. You can tell her that upon your empty-handed return.
Actually, she gave me this tea.
This is Yokuden blue tea? I thought it lost forever. The last shipment was said to have sunk to the bottom of the Abyssan Sea. Oh, she's still clever, isn't she? Her and Veralel always were. Very well, take my mixture. It's a good trade.
So she was your student?
Yes, back when I had the inclination to bother with such upstarts. I thought
You just
that
don't give a
would be
shit.
my legacy, to train great artists who would blossom under a careful eye. Sadly, all they did was rot in their own hubris.
What you mean?
The life of a Somerset artist is not easy.
So I've seen.
It's not enough to be merely great. You have to be better. Both Tindoria and Verarel wilted under that pressure. I blame myself for agreeing to tutor them together.
Can you tell me more about their relationship?
Their rivalry seemed harmless at first, even friendly, just something to keep them motivated. But as it tends to be, one of them was always a step ahead. Soon any praise I had for one would pierce the pride of the other.
And now?
And now they've both grown bitter and endlessly jealous of the other's success. They believe Somerset only has room for one great artist. Such foolishness. Honestly, it was their squabbling that led me to stop taking students.
Brutal. Whoa! What up? Okay, where am I going now? Over this way.
Let the cat fight those monsters. The island sprung a leak. Run!
What?
First, the Queen issues a decree that changes the status of Somerset from an isolated paradise into a tourist attraction. Now monsters, sea creatures, I've never seen anything like them. Well, I say let the cat fight them. Better him than me.
The fuck are you talking about?
Suddenly the ground opened, spewing water and strange creatures.
Oh god.
They attacked us. Luckily, one of the newcomers, a Khajiit, leaped in and drove them back. Called himself Razumdar. He could probably use some help if you're so inclined.
I've got important art business I'm doing right now is the thing, so... Is he closer, though? Seems like he's right here. Oh, wow. God damn, you weren't kidding. Yike.
Have you ever seen such creatures?
No.
Raz has not. Probably neither have you. You are a newcomer, yes? New to this island of high elves?
Sorta.
This one has an eye for such things. And you look capable. So can Raz interest you in some cloak and dagger work?
I've got a lot going on, but what's... maybe.
Ominous? No, nothing of the sort. Well, maybe a little of the sort.
Little, yeah.
Depends on how things develop. Raz has come to Somerset at the behest of Queen Irene to make sure her decree regarding the opening of the island proceeds as she directed.
So how can I help?
Ask some questions, determine the mood in Shimmerin, and see how the newcomers are faring. Rumors have reached the Queen, and she is concerned. So Razumdar comes to see what is happening and fight strange creatures. Now Raz is concerned as well.
Alright, I'll ask some questions.
While you ask questions around the city, Raz can take care of some other business. It may or may not involve scratching and clawing. Let's meet near the entrance to Shimmerin when you have something to report.
It might be a while, homie. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I'll get back to you. I want to finish this art business up, and then I still got to find out what happened to the homie who got murdered. Oh. And now there's whatever this is. Oh, Lord. I hope I don't have too many missions again.
This is what... Please, you must help. I think my cousin Brengus has been captured by werewolves.
Werewolves? What happened?
Brengus got caught up in a love affair.
Brengus?
See, decided to run off with some high elf named Nirelin. I was supposed to meet them in Archon's Grove, help them get off the island. But when I got there, all I saw were werewolves.
And the werewolves captured them?
Yes, I'm sure of it. I couldn't find them anywhere. I did meet a high elf named Estadel. He wouldn't tell me much, but he was definitely searching around the grove. He may know more about the situation than I do.
I'll go talk to him. Oh no, I can't talk to him. My quest log's full. Shit. Well, tell you what, buddy. Let me finish up my art business and I'll come back to you. What the fuck is that? That's a griffin. Fuck that. I mean, I could probably take it just fine. I don't want to. Shit, a dire wolf. They're like normal wolves, only dire.
Hey there. Careful where you step. My livestock is having the dinner, and I won't have some bumblers stomping all over them. I've got enough trouble with their mating woes.
You mean the bugs?
These bugs happen to be the most desirable olive lint to crawl upon Somerset. Ground
Right.
up, my beauties make the most brilliant shade of grey you ever did see. Why, I even got the artist in Doria as a client. Oh, well, I did. What a shame.
What's a shame?
I always took her for one of the good ones. Never tried to cheat me or say I wasn't welcome. Always complimented my beauties when she visited. The ideal customer every time. To think that she would go so far as to sabotage my livestock.
Why would she do that?
Because it turns out she's just like every other high elf on this island. I refused to sell my carapaces to her exclusively, and this is what happens. Verilel was just heartbroken when I had to turn him away.
He was here?
Yes, and he had quite a bit to say about Team Doria. He told me just last week she was complaining about my services. And I heard this wouldn't be the first time she's done something shady.
I bet.
Why, Ifra, to think I was so blind.
I'll see if I can find out what happened. I feel like I might have an idea, though.
Wait, don't hurt me.
What? Who the fuck are you? What are you doing? You better hope I can... Okay.
This wasn't my idea, honest. I just did what I was paid to. Just let me go and I'll tell you everything.
What are you putting in the barrel?
Oh, I don't know. Some sort of pheromone? It makes those nasty bugs sleepy, but that's it, I swear. It's not poison or anything. Why did I ever agree to work for that snobby artist?
Dendora paid you to do this?
What? No, a fellow named Verilel.
Ah,
nasty
figured.
perfume, full of himself, typical artist. He paid me to sabotage this farm. Not quite sure why, but, well, I think it's about time I leave. No need to tell the authorities, right?
Yep, get out of here before I kill you.
That's it. This is the last time I get caught up in artist rivalries.
Good. Oh god, direwolf. Good news, homie. Well, good bad news.
I trust your search was as fruitless as mine?
No, I found out who was sabotaging you, and Varel paid him to do it.
He did? Well, honestly, I would love to believe that. Team Doria's support was the only thing I had going for my business for a long while. But what would Verilel have to gain from all this?
Sindoria needs your caprices. Perhaps Varel was trying to sabotage her.
That's true. Team Doria and Verilel have been rivals for as long as they've been artists. I even let that bastard convince me Team Doria was the one who did it.
Yeah, it's kind of on you for believing him. You're kind of gullible, bro.
It's always us little people who are made to suffer.
Right, so your stupidity aside, why are you jacking off of your right hand? That's kind of weird. She hired me to collect your caprices. Do you still have some?
Here, take the last of my stock. I'm sorry I ever took the word of that perfume pansy over Team Doria. Just glad I'm able to get her this shipment. That gentleman never did me a bit of harm.
Alright. Reach the hilltop. Oh, well. I got no fast travel over there. It's the very bottom of the map. Reach the hilltop below. Wait a minute. Garden of Sacred Numbers. Whoa, what's going on here? I don't know. It's cool looking over here, though. Also, there is a waste shrine down here. I seize it. Hop. What's this?
Have you heard the news from Torhen Card? Nasty folks seem to be making their home there.
Um... Did I? Okay, no, I binded it. Here, you can have back. Okay. Thank you. Oh, there's another mission here. And there's a lion?
Lotus? Lotus? Where are you, precious?
Unfortunately, homie, I can't help you. My quest log is full. Is this a zoo? Oh, Lord. I'll remember to come back to this area. There's a bunch of quests here. I can't do none of them. Oh boy, can I even get up there? Oh god. Sending me a notification to watch SmackDown. Why are there lions around here? Please stop chasing me. Nah, this ain't gonna work out. This might be a more appropriate way to go. Ow. Bitch. That's another mission, a side mission over here.
Well, someone had to kill her. The raider didn't just up and die at the tender age of 28.
Stop walking, you fat netch. You're just as likely the one that killed her.
Sorry, y'all, I can't get involved in this.
When you're the one
I ain't got any room in my quest log.
This is going nowhere. They'll never find the treasure. Another one? You there! Come here!
What up?
Why else would you
Whoops.
come here?
Sorry.
I bet you've come here for an Aurealis bloom. Well, tough luck. Fresh out. Last one was nabbed a fortnight ago. Come back in about a year. Maybe I'll have another one by then.
How do you know I came here to that?
Why else would you come here? The view? You know,
Well, yeah,
once
it's pretty
you
pretty.
could get an Aurealis anywhere. Now it's all but gone. Blotted out of existence by the greed of artists.
Artists?
You heard me. As soon as they learned it made a pretty paint, that was it. Didn't care that it takes over a year to grow, and that's only with proper care. No, they had to have it. And so they took, and now there's nothing left.
Sounds about right. Do you ever look around anyway?
What are you, deaf? Or just scared to go back empty-handed? Look,
A little both.
I told you that plant is gone. Go find another bloom for your fancy painting. Off with you now. Just leave me and my garden be. Off with you now. I have a lot to do, and you're not helping by stomping about my delicate plants.
Listen, homie. Show me where it is, or I'm gonna whoop your ass.
What are you? Some sort of monster?
Yes.
Can't leave a plant on the brink of extinction alone? Can't let the rest of Somerset enjoy its natural beauty? All for some paint? Fine.
I have one left, under the basket there, but you can't take it.
You lied.
Of course I did. Why would I let you have one of the last, if not the last, surviving blooms? If you take that plant, the species may be wiped out for good. Did you ever, in your obsession with paint, think about what you're taking from Somerset?
No, brother, I'm just here to do the quest log. This might be the last one.
Yes! That's what I've been saying all along. You're about to uproot what could be the last Aurealis on Somerset and grind it up for some painting. How could you do something so horrible?
This can't be the last one.
You really want to take the chance? I'm telling you, I've searched all over this island. This is the only one I could find. In less than a year, it will spread seeds. I'll nurture them, help rekindle the species. Please, just don't do this.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, your word is it? Well, I suppose I'm honored then. To think I'd meet someone whose word ranks higher than an entire species. You're no better than Verilel. Just take your foul harvest and leave.
Okay. I'm sure I'll be fine. There's definitely another one somewhere. Don't worry about it.
Hold, courier. I would like to have a word, if you would.
Oh, God.
You know, I've heard quite a bit about your little venture to acquire Tindoria's supplies for her latest sketch, and I must say I'm impressed. You've certainly proven capable. I have a proposition for you. Sell those supplies to me instead.
Why would I do that?
Well, I could speak to how those supplies would be used in the service of art that touches the soul of mer and man. But I feel my words would not move you, so
yeah.
Let's try another venue, shall we? I'll double whatever payment Tindoria has offered.
I mean, you sabotaged the bug farm.
Me do such a thing? As I told dearest Brodrin, it was Tindoria who sought to drive him to ruin. Why, I adore the little woodland elf. Tindoria has tricked you, my friend.
What? Tindoria told me.
Then someone she paid to incriminate me, no doubt. This game we play is one with many twists. Tindoria has simply made sure to be one step ahead this time. Sell me those supplies, and I'll even make sure to compensate Brodrin for the trouble.
I'm good.
Well, that's a shame, isn't it? Such wonderful colors wasted on such a forgettable piece. I am a purveyor of the divine, my friend. You cannot blame me for trying. Off with you, then. I shall defeat my rival the old-fashioned way, with talent.
Good luck. Jackass.
At last you return, and with my reagents! Come, I simply must see them. My genius is like a stallion waiting to be set free.
There was a complication.
Complication? A fine way to refer to Verilel. Oh, don't look so surprised. I can still smell that insufferable perfume of his. Yet here you are, which tells me you must have seen through his charade. Now, what of my supplies?
This might be the last plant on Somerset.
Why, that's just wonderful, isn't it? I now possess the last Aurealis plant on Somerset. Oh, the others will be so jealous when they hear of this. To know my masterpiece will immortalize such a beautiful shade of orange. It's poetic, grandiose.
Also, Veridel poisoned the bug farm.
Oh, that scoundrel. Brodrin is a good mer, and he loves those bugs like his own children. This is intolerable news. How will I do without my sea grey? No, I cannot allow this. I will send Brodrin alone to cover this year's livestock.
Oh, well, that's nice at least. Hamlin was grateful for the tea.
Oh, wonderful. I hoped she'd like it. I do wish she'd return to the city instead of living in that backwater swamp. Though perhaps something good can be said for her isolation, as she's created such a lovely teal.
Well, here are the supplies.
And here is your payment, as contracted. I am pleased you chose to honor our arrangement instead of siding with that scoundrel. Oh, I see it now. You're the perfect subject for my masterpiece. Your shining loyalty, your pure heart. Perfect.
Okay.
Your visage upon my canvas shall be viewed for centuries, I'm sure. Why, maybe one day it will be featured in a gallery with the Queen herself. It's really very generous of me. You're quite welcome.
Oh, I got my flame to 50. Let's go. I don't know why that mission was want to do it, but I don't have time to sit for a painting.
Oh, just a quick sketch then, to capture your essence. I simply must make sure I get the eyes right. There, that should serve well enough.
Right. Goodbye, you wacko. Fucking artist, man.
This one welcomes you back. An excellent selection. Make a selection to reveal your rewards. A lovely prize. Perseverance is a virtue, my friend.
Hey, did I get these for doing level 50 on the flame? I guess so.
Most fragrant. Time for a repeat performance? Your reward? Magnificent! Until next time.
Oh, okay. Might sell that. Nice, my riding stamina is increased, even though I've never used a horse. How many champions points do I have? Got 2 welfare points. Just need 1 more of those. Oh, cool. Cool. All right. Well, that is going to do it for me today. Let me see who is live and will raid somebody again. Oops, 1 second here. Enjoy SmackDown. Ah, shit. Here we go again. Is this guy lagged out? Or is this a Twitch error? Oh no. Oh, he's lagging crazy style. Yeah, he's lagging crazy. How about this guy? Okay. I'm gonna poison my popcorn. It tastes like floor cleaner. Well, that doesn't sound good. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. For those guys that don't know, I stream every single day, so I'll be right back on here tomorrow, and I'll see you guys then. Good night, guys.